Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator No Cult Challenge, where we are here at this moment. We are working on some unskilled labor just to keep us alive with some money. We are healing our health because we got some sickness. We are combining some lore. We are not doing anything with the explorer because there's basically nothing we can do with the explorer verb right now. And at the end of the last episode we got the talk verb, so we should be talking to people about various lores so we can find more people. There are exactly 4 people that we want to find, and everyone else is just a waste of time. So it's better that we do this as quickly as possible so that we can get through those wastes of time. This is the tremblings in the air. What's coming up next? Is this the season of despair? It is the season of despair. And we have a dread on the board. Now, at this point, I might tell you that I have set the... Wait. Glorious? Beauty glorious. Of course, let's put beauty on glorious. That's how it should be. Where is it in keys? Is it in clarity? Is it in clarity? Yeah. I have put the bird worm thing on anarchy because... what that does is, if you have something like this wants to grab a fascination, if we had a fascination on the board and we held on to it, like this, clicked on it, this magnet would not take it now that we have set the thing on anarchy. The reason I have done that is because in this local challenge, certain things could kill us quite easily that in a regular game wouldn't kill us that easily because we could deal with those things. But since we're not going to have any cultists, there are many things that we can't really deal with, so this run could end quite suddenly and unexpectedly, so I can defend myself with that a little bit. A bit, if I remember. So that's one of those things to know. Okay, there goes the dread in there. That is unfortunate. We got our health back, which is good. Because we're gonna be working on that health immediately. Now, we're gonna gain 1 fund every 6 times we work or something like that, so this is not very efficient, but this is the way it's gotta go for now. Also, every time we have an extra health, no, we don't really have... Oh, bloody hell, I really should have painted that restlessness, because now we're gonna have issues. Well, what I'm gonna have to do now is, because I messed up here, is I'm gonna have to sleep on some funds so we can get some contentment so that we can get at least one of these things away. Well, since I was talking about the... Alright, that needs that. The way that anarchy works, I'm gonna try to show it. I'm gonna try and keep hold on to this dread. Okay, there's our odd and origin. There are odds in Forge, which may split even the sun. I subverted my lantern lawn to Forge. Yes, that's good. We needed that. We have some extra vitalities here, so we can just turn them into vitality lesson learns. There is no real reason why not, except... no, we don't have passions there. Man, we really gonna need another passion. Okay, we can't even really talk to people without having a second passion, because... this grabs the passion and then it's going to exhaust it, so we can't talk with people until a minute from now. Oh wait, actually, if we just wait for like 5 seconds, then we can talk to people. Okay, so but there's really nothing to do, so yeah, let's just combine these vitalities into vitality lesson learns. We're gonna have a lot of vitality on the board, so it doesn't really matter if we just create extra vitality lesson learns. Another extra vitality here as well. Okay. The price of joy. My breathing has been labored, my thoughts confused. Perhaps I should not have indulged so freely in that cure for pain. Like, that's super rare to happen. Like, in all of my hours of playing this game, I think I've had this thing happen like twice before, where buying opium actually causes us to lose health, or it's gonna get a sickness, so we're gonna have to... well, we're gonna have to use a vitality to get rid of that. It's not a big deal. Okay, there's more work done. Back to work. Oh, and more vitality. Okay, so right now I am gonna grab this dread. Well, actually not just yet. Let's go wait for this thing to go first. Yeah, okay, it took one of our health that's fine. Honestly, it took the one that was most fatigued, so that's actually super fine. But yeah, now I'm gonna grab the dread, and this thing here, it could... Well, I think it would always grab the contentment. Well, if we did not have the contentment, and I was holding on to this dread... Actually, why am I even... Oh, I was like, why am I doing it this way? Because then we can get rid of that. So, I'm gonna hold on to the dread, and that makes it absolutely certain that this is going to grab the contentment there next. Right. It could have grabbed the dread if I was not holding on to it. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think this might always prefer contentment to dread, so just to make it a little bit fair on the player. But I am not 100% sure, so I'm glad we did it that way. We have an extra health here, but that is the only extra health we have, so we're not going to be doing anything with that. Okay, we got some mystique, so that means we're going to get a dude on the board. Okay, someone we don't care about, so off we go. Okay, this doesn't exhaust our passion. Okay, that's good. But we're going to need to increase our passion, so yeah, that's the next thing we're gonna research is we're going to increase our passion so we have other ways of making money instead of just working. Because painting is a good way to make money, even though sometimes it just doesn't really generate enough money, because painting takes longer than working with your health. And sometimes you only get 1 funds from painting, and then that means that you spent too much time on getting 1 funds, and it's not really gonna help us. An adversary, yeah, the weary detective. There's always someone who doesn't understand, or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence of my activities to share with the authorities. That's fine, we're not really gonna be doing anything illegal. Now the fun part about this is, the reason the police are interested in me is because I just talked to some people on the street. Like, that's kind of scary, if you ask me. Okay, were we doing anything important? No. Okay, there is an affliction again. We'll just dream it away with this vitality. And this thing turned into a fleeting reminiscence, so we don't have to worry about that dread anymore. That's fine. And here is our glimmering, so we're just gonna study passion again to get another glimmering so that we can get another passion. I'm gonna put this reason over here by the skill. Okay, and more money that we can't really do anything about. Well, we can do things with money, of course. Money is good, money is important. We can't work because of one of our healths is stuck in the dreamlands once more. But, you know, 10 seconds, it's actually kind of annoying to lose that 10 seconds, but there is our other health, and when is this going to be unfatigued? In 36 seconds. Okay, so we can work with that, so we can use this to explore. Yeah, because we still have to find certain places from the city, so we're going to be using the explore. It's like, that's not good for our money making here, but it's fine. Okay, a hireling. 3. Okay, we can't afford the hirelings right now. I'm just really just trying to find the places, or one place that we're still looking for, really. Okay, there's our second glimmering. So with 2 glimmerings, we can get ourselves some more passion and this skill that we can use to paint. But before we have that, we're just gonna be working with our body. Okay, there's... right, the health that just got fatigued, right. And a contentment, because we don't have anyone to love, that makes us content. Which is weird, but like... because we had the season of love here, and we had no one to put in there, and that gives us contentment. That's always kind of been weird to me, like, so if we're single, that makes us happy? Like, how bad is the relationship of the guy who made this game? Or how bad relationship has he had in his life? Okay, there's our vivid imagination and another passion. There are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. Right, so now we can paint more better. Right, let's grab these vitalities, turn them into a vitality lesson learned. Because I think we're getting another one from here right now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, so that means that we now have the possibility of 3 vitality lesson learned. And that's what we need to increase this one more, right? I believe so. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna paint. Do we have any mystique? No, so we're just gonna use our passion to paint right now. We should be using the passion to talk to people, but it's just sometimes you just gotta do things quite different. So we're gonna paint this vitality lesson learned, because what this does is it stops the timer for the time it is in here. So we're going to save a minute or so from that, which is going to be good. We're not going to use any different kind of paints, because really, why would we? Okay, there's the exotic cravings again. Okay, we have 2 healths here, so I'm going to use 1 to actually search the city again. And yeah, Purity Detective didn't find anything, because we haven't done anything illegal. Okay, there is a Vitality Lesson Learned, so now we're going to combine these Vitality Lesson Learns. And we found... Oh! Oriflammes! Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to find, and I think there's no real reason to explore right now. Okay, what did we get from painting? We got 1 funds, a lot of mystique, and a little bit of contentment. Okay, so let's see, where is the vitality? It's there. It's gonna still be around for 2 minutes. Okay, so we can do this, and we can actually even work here while we do this, or while we wait for this thing to happen. Oh crap, the restlessness. We really should have painted that away. But we still can. Okay, we still can paint that away. I just gotta remember. I'll try to remember. I have this habit of putting these things below these verbs so that I'll try to remember them, but then I always forget. And it's not just when I'm like recording things. It's not about that. It's just for some reason quite often I just forget about those things. Okay, there is 1 more funds. We need to paint now. We don't... Oh, we have Mystique here. Yeah, let's use Mystique to paint. Yeah, we're a mysterious dude. And we're gonna paint that restlessness away so that we can get any dread. And here is our 3rd vitality lesson learned. And with the skill and... No, don't go. Why would you even go into dream? I can't use you to dream. Interesting. Yeah, we'll put you here, and then we need 3 of these. And, you know, that's 1 more skill level for that. And you can see it's quite easy to increase your health when you just use it to work, because you just keep getting vitalities over and over and over again. Okay, our painting is done. We got overexposure. We didn't get any money, though, I believe. No, we have 4 funds. No, we didn't get any money. We just got some overexposure. Well, that's super annoying. Also, well, we got rid of the bad thing, so that's fine. Okay. Right, keep talking. We're gonna need to do that. So what I'm gonna do, because we can't work... Well, it's gonna take 15 seconds. I'm gonna paint something, hoping that we can actually get some money. This time I'm going to use 1 passion... Oh, come on. 1 passion and 1 mystique. And I'm going to paint the glimmering here. Okay? This should have an impact. Yes, hopefully it'll have enough of an impact to actually get us some money this time. Okay, and there is our Steely Physique. Now we're gonna need 4 lesson learns to get it higher. And that's gonna take a while. We could read one of the collections of poetry right now, but there's really no point. We don't even have... Oh, we don't even have an extra vitality right now. Oh, horrifying. Yeah, we're not gonna use any paints there. Okay, painting done. This time, okay, we have 4 there. If we collect all... Hey, we actually got 1 money from it. So now if we use our Steely Physique to work with our health, it's only gonna take 45 seconds. So every time we get like basically 15 seconds extra. So after 4 times, we have done 1 more... We're gonna have 1 more funds than what this takes from us. Unless, you know, stuff like this happens. Oh, right, you can also grab reason there. Oh, that actually means, I think every time it grabs a reason, yeah, it's a new patron. Patrons are the people we really, really, really want to get, because they are the way we're actually gonna make money once we actually get enough lore to work on their commissions. Oh, wait, we have 2 glimmerings here. Let's most definitely get ourselves a glimmering lesson learned. Not that we are using it for anything right now, but just having it around is a good idea because we can maybe use it for something. Okay, and back to work. Okay, so who did we find? Oh, Sulakana! Awesome! Sulakana, this one person is the key. She is the key to actually winning without having a cult. At least in my plan. Like, she is the key ingredient of this plan actually working. So, she is the laconic, energetic, bright-eyed, unblinking owner of the Ecdysis Club. Also, there's one affliction. Let's get rid of it. Do I have only 1 vitality? I do. Oh, no, there's a vitality. Let's get rid of that vitality. Because the thing about Sulakana is, you can talk to her about anything, right? And anything you talk to her about gets, like, the timer stops. And one of the things we are going... Why am I... By the way, why am I not dreaming about the woods? I should be dreaming about the woods all the time. But yeah, one of the things we're gonna need is... At some point, we're gonna go to a particular door in the Manses. We are going to get an influence of Forge from that door, and that Forge influence is going to last 60 seconds before it goes away. And we're gonna have to combine it with another one of those particular things. And after we combine them, we're gonna have to do that same thing again, so that we have 2 of the combined things, and then we're gonna have to combine those 2 again. So Sulakana is going to be the key to actually make that thing work. But right now, we don't really need her for anything, unless we want to increase our health to the highest level, which... No, we don't really want to do that right now. Oh, but we gotta keep on talking on the streets to get more patrons and more people, because we really just want more patrons. So apparently we got ourselves a new restlessness here. That's fine, we're just gonna paint it away. Right now. So, painting in there. Let's use a passion and a mystique and paint that restlessness away. Okay, there's a glimmering lesson learned. So, well, I was just talking about what we can do with Sulakana. Well, I'll show it as soon as this is done. Also, is there anything we need to study right now? No, that's kind of worrying. Well, if we have nothing to study, let's just study some vitalities. Oh, sickness again? Wait, we just got rid of one sickness and another one is upon us immediately. Man, there's a lot of sickness going on apparently. Oh, another patron again. Well, that's actually super good. Okay, painting done. We have 5 funds right now, and when we press collect, we have 8 funds. That was an actual good piece of work. Okay, and we get 2 glimmerings here. Oh, that's nice. That means we can actually increase our passion immediately. Well, not immediately, but like pretty soon. So let's get back to working on with our steely physique. And here we have a vitality lesson learned. Then we're gonna combine these glimmerings. Okay, our sickness is... Oh, we don't have a vitality right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, who did we find? Poppy! Well, Poppy is also useless for us, because Poppy has this thing where you need to sacrifice one of your cultists to her. Right? And after that she becomes a patron like other people do. You can do work for her. But before you sacrifice someone to her, you can't really do that. And since we are not gonna have any cultists, we can't sacrifice anyone to her. So yeah, she is going to be useless for us in this run, as are these people. Now, I really wouldn't need to do anything with Sulakana here. It would be actually smarter to try to find more people. But I'm just gonna do this as like an example of how this works. So I'm gonna talk to Sulakana, and we have this vitality lesson learned here. That is 275 seconds. We put it in here, and we'll let time pass, and the timer here doesn't pass. So that is what she is good for. She is perfect for it, actually. Okay, and then we're gonna get rid of this affliction with this vitality. Then we are going to, yeah, work more with our health. I really should be dreaming about the woods as well, but we're increasing our passion right now, and that'll make it easier to dream about the woods, because we're gonna have an extra passion. Right, so there is our glimmering lesson learned, and now we have 2 of these. Oh, with 2 of these, we can increase our passion, which is also gonna make it easier to actually get some money from working. Also, we have more than 5 funds. Where is Morelands? There is Morelands. Let's go get some more books. Can buy 3 books with this money and still feel safe. Okay, more vitality. That is fine. We're just gonna keep working, working, working. Yeah, and you can see the vitality here now that Silicon stopped talking about it is, you know, still at 275. We're not gonna be like, we could keep on doing this just to keep this vitality lesson learned around, so we could actually increase our skill to the highest level. But to increase the skill to the highest level, we're also gonna need some lore. I actually think that this would be the lore the only lore we need for that, but we're not going to do that right now, because seriously, just getting the actual people we can do some actual work for and get some actual money for working for them is more important right now. Okay, from Morelands we found ourselves do on what is contained by silver. Oh, it's in Greek! Well, that's nice, because we can actually speak Greek. Or, you know, read Greek. Right, we still have extra money, so yeah, back to Morelands we go. Go, 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 go. Also, right now, why am I not dreaming about the woods? Okay, we're gonna... If I have enough passion, I can walk the dream road to the wood. If I have the right knowledge, I might be able to find the way beyond it. Well, I do not have the right knowledge, but I can dream myself to the woods, and then I'm gonna go and find my notes about the woods. Okay, so I know where we want to go and where we don't want to go. I don't really think they're at the first level. There really isn't any dangerous places, I don't think. Okay, well, we got another restlessness. That means we're gonna have to paint it away again. Okay, so there is our 3rd passion. That's fun. We shall translate this book. And that work is done, so we shall go and paint. Are we talking? Yes, we are talking to people about esoteric matters. I actually read that as erotic matters, and I was like, what are we talking about with people? Okay, and we're gonna use 1 passion and 2... Come on, game, don't do that to me. 2 mystique. And we're gonna paint that restlessness away. Do we have overexposure? Problem, I think it goes to that particular card if we have it. A collection of essays. Well, that's gonna help us get our reason higher, which is actually going to be useful so that we can more easily combine these lores, but it's not really something that's gonna help us quite yet. What we really need to do is... Well, I mean, we're dreaming about the woods. That's what we really need to be doing right now. That is the most important thing to do at this moment, because when we keep dreaming about... Okay, we're not going to be using a paint set. When we keep dreaming about the woods, we can find more things, like more of those hidden lore things. Oh, another collection of poetry. Man, we're having a bad luck, 'cause I'd really like to find some actual books. Okay, now we are here in the wood, and I'm gonna check. We don't want the peculiar rumor that does nothing for us, and we can find... Okay, we can find things from birthdays. The well can give us a vitality. Oh, but the furtive truth was what I was actually looking for. Yes, so these are the things we really kind of need here right now. And then we're gonna explore that and get a location that we probably are not gonna be able to go to, but that's just, you know, that's fine, because we need to get through them so that we can actually get the locations that we need. Okay, so we translated on what is contained by silver, so let's read it. A dire bestiary of the horrors to be found in mirrors. This is a recent edition of a 3rd century text by Pomander. And did we get any money? Funds? Yeah, we got 1 funds. That's nice. Okay. Also, we got some extra vitality here, but once again, that's not something that is really important at this point. Oh, but yeah, we gotta keep on... No, all of our passion is exhausted. Damn it, can't keep on dreaming. Okay, who did we find from the streets this time? Elridge! We don't care about you one bit. But hey, there is a passion there, which means we can use it to dream our way into the woods. So let's do that. And... since we don't... Oh, there is... Okay, we can talk on the streets again. I was thinking since we don't have an unexhausted passion, we couldn't. But yeah, it's gonna take a minute before it actually wants either a passion or a reason. So there is no problem there. Where in? I shall check my notes. Okay, does not seem to be one of the places that we need for actually finishing this run. Do we need to explore anything else? Is there really anything we can find? Well, we have 5 funds. If we find a person... Actually, I can check where in again on my other notes. Well, it's gonna be pretty hard to get into where in with just one person. But if we find someone... Yeah, let's just use health to walk on the streets, and if we find a person that has moth or what is it? Edge, moth or edge, we're gonna hire them because we have some extra money right now. A hireling. Whoa, you have edge and forge, which actually means that we could send you to Gware Inn, and if we're lucky, you could deal with that. Sure, we're gonna give you a money, send you out. Oh, it's gonna cost us 2 money to go through Gware Inn, though. Well, that's what we're gonna have to be doing. It's just, there's really no other option. The virgins / maidens of the mirror favor orchids. The behindlings favor the rhododendron. Cut flowers of either nature should not be placed before polished bronze. An appendix contains a rite which might be used to summon some of these entities, although the details of its use are not made clear. Lovely! Honestly, getting a... Ooh, a man's glimpse as well. Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow. This rite recalls the loss of the watchman, who walks the house which has no walls. Light goes before him and shadow behind. He must not see you. The instrument of power is used to summon him to take his sacrifice. Precious knowledge from the root of your thoughts. The assistant must speak the words that anchor your sanity, so choose someone you trust. Okay, we're gonna see what that particular rite requires as soon as that job is done. Is there anything else for us to do right now? I mean, we could combine these two things to make a 6th level Forge Law, but we're not gonna be doing that right now. I want to keep basically I want enough lore so that we can do work for the people that are going to be our patrons at one point. So let's just combine these for another vitality lesson learned. Just having extras of those around is going to be useful. 'Cause at one point we might just find ourselves in a situation where we suddenly have 4 of them and we can just increase our health to the last level. Actually, now that I look at things here... Well, there's an occult scrap. We're going to just take the occult scrap. It's going to be useful. I walked in the wood last night, and the scissors worked in distance, and the fur things crammed my mouth and swarmed my ears, and I felt the old urge to drop to wolf force and nose among the roots. But I remember that I walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel and words, and at last I found where the velvet had concealed a secret on tree bark beneath moss. I read it then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. Okay, so that is something that we can do something with a little bit later on. But hey, we get more passion, so let's just keep on dreaming. Because that's what you do when you got enough passion. What do you got there for me? A fleeting reminiscence. That's fine, we don't need that for anything. Okay, that's still gonna be around for 60 seconds. We have 1 vitality lesson learned there, basically, and we're gonna get... Honestly, I think if we just talk to Solokana about this vitality lesson learned, we can increase our health to max level, like, pretty quickly. Which might be something we... Oh, I was supposed to check out the Rite of the Watchman's Sorrow. Like, of course I have it in my notes, but I always also like to check what they actually do, just to be sure. Because, you know, I don't always trust my own notes. So, Gware Inn, we're gonna send the Bomb Maker, and we're gonna send 2 funds, and... if he fails, because there's gonna... Like, he's only got 3 edge, and the first thing requires edge. So there's a... I think there's like a 50% possibility that he'll fail. Then we just lost basically 3 funds for nothing. Which is kind of unfortunate considering the fact we have very few funds. But hey, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so yeah, there is Another vitality lesson learned. And yeah, a third one over from this. Yeah, okay. We can clearly get our health to the next level without really much trouble. We just gotta be sure that we keep talking to Sulakana about that vitality lesson learned until we are... Oh my god, we already have everything we need. I think we already have everything we need, because we're getting... Yeah, that's all we need. It's gonna take 100 seconds for us to... Yeah, okay. That's nice. Wasn't really expecting it to be that easy. And yeah, we'll go to the well again. Oh no, I really should have gone for the temple, because we got the thing from the well. And they have 4 things in these. So this was this the second time we came here, or the third? No, this is the 3rd time. Okay, gotta remember things like that. Okay, Slokana. Would you like to hear about our vitality? Yeah, of course you do. We're so strong and powerful and all of that stuff. And with that, I think we're gonna put a cut in here and continue with this next time. I'm Carp. This has been Cultist Simulator No Cult Challenge. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.